American Ballet Theatre principal Daniil Simkin recently launched his own side project, Intensio, a program of new choreography by Yorma Ello, Alexander Ekman, Gregory Dolbashian, and Annabelle Lopez Ochoa. Dance Magazine followed him one day from his home in Brooklyn to an early rehearsal of Intensio.
I recently moved to Williamsburg. I live here. I love it. I feel like my generation is living here, and that was one of the reasons why I moved here. My name is Daniil Simkin. I'm a principal dancer with American Ballet Theatre. Today is not a very usual day, I would say, because I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning last night cleaning my apartment because I've had work done on it. And my parents are coming tonight. Now, since I have this place, I'll have the space to sort of entertain them and, and be with them. So I wake up at 10 o'clock, I have a couple of coffees. I'm drinking a lot of coffee. And I will go to Danny around 1 p.m. Well, in between, I'll probably get a cookie. And then we have a rehearsal from 4:30 to 5:30. And then I'm gonna go home, and hopefully my parents will be home by then. I grew up in a ballet family. Both of my parents were dancers. I grew up basically backstage. For me, it was like going to the office. So when I was 9, I would consider that the start of my formal training. My mother started teaching me. And then at the age of 12, I started doing competitions. Ever since then, I pursued it in a more professional manner, in the sense that I knew that I will become a dancer. Currently, I'm working on a project I'm co-producing together with Joyce and Sonia Artist Management. It's called Intensio, and it's an evening of contemporary dance. We have to spend time on the stage for this piece because it will involve real-time video projections. Basically, the dance is being dressed in video. There's an infrared camera on top of the stage, which has an input of the silhouette of the dancers on stage. This goes through a computer. The computer throws back a real-time projection image onto the floor. And it's sort of, on one side, trippy and hopefully a little bit different. When my parents are going to be in town, we are quite task-driven individuals, I would say. We like to get things done. So we're gonna try to do as much work on Intensio as possible. My father is doing the video projections for the evening, for Annabelle's piece. That's the way my parents work, is that we go from project to project. And, sometimes it's a little sad because if something goes well, we don't dwell on it. We just continue and on to the next thing. The evening will consist of 4 pieces. It will start with Alexander Ekman having done a solo on me. Then there will be a piece for 5 by Gregory Dolbashian. And then we'll have Yorma Ello, who did a trio on Isabella Bowles and James Whiteside and myself. And then we have Annabelle Lopez Ochoa choreographing the biggest piece, which will take up half of the evening, and it will run approximately 25-30 minutes. Today we have Annabelle's piece for just an hour of rehearsal. Sometimes I would have 5 hours of rehearsal. It really depends on the choreographer. We're in the second week of rehearsals. And I have to say, we've been very productive the first week. We've done 50 minutes of choreography in 1 week. That's quite a lot. And let's see where the second week takes us.
Shiva head. Yeah, you have to bring your chin down before you do chin down.
I especially admire Annabelle as a choreographer because she's very versatile. She can go from completely contemporary to sort of classical, or pieces on point shoes. It feels extremely natural and organic when you do it. I really enjoy when you can actually lose yourself in the choreography combined with the music, because if it flows, that's where the fun is. The music is by Max Richter, and he recomposed Vivaldi's Four Seasons. So it's beautiful music, and basically we're going through all the seasons. And we have some sort of coming of age of a human in society, and flow of, the recurring theme of, death and being reborn, being, falling in love, looking for the other half, finding the other half, losing the other half, building something, destroying something. Today we will be rehearsing the men's section, and it's sort of very dynamic, very active. Music is very pushy, very energetic.
Is food going on?
I know. I think there's a moment for us to
#fail.
It's somewhere in the back, there's a bone.
Yeah.
And go. And go. Are you okay? Wow, it would be great.
I want to be the best dancer I can for my mother. It doesn't really matter who says what, Of course, I take corrections and opinions into consideration, but my ultimate tutor is my mother, I would say. She always says, just perform for me. And I still value her opinion very, very much, just like my dad's. If my parents say that something was good, I can sleep soundly.
And 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you very much, guys. See you tomorrow.
I just got a text from my father that my parents ended the taxi, so I gotta head home as quickly as possible.